Hey, I'm Nick Boy, and welcome to Park Up for Thursday, the 18th of August. Today on the show, Konami's redemption and an AR donkey. Alright, here's what's been making headlines, and Gamescom has brought with it many surprises, but no surprise was more surprising than Konami announcing that they are releasing a new Metal Gear on platforms that don't require balls to play. And that's a pachinko reference, not a scrotal one. Metal Gear Survive is a multiplayer stealth game set to launch on Xbox One, PS4, and PC in 2017. The game appears to be heavily tied to Ground Zeroes, and even without Kojima at the helm, the trailer paints a picture of an obtuse reality with crystal-headed zombies, and I don't know what the hell is going on. So I guess it's gonna please Metal Gear fans. European president for Konami Digital Entertainment Tomotada Toshiro offered a little more detail than the trailer, stating Metal Gear Survive will offer a fresh take on the series' famed stealth elements, but within a unique co-op setting that is designed for a truly engrossing multiplayer experience. Konami must have been so desperate to make this announcement after all the hate they've received the past year or so, particularly after the whole Metal Gear 3 pachinko debacle in June. And since the Metal Gear story is so batshit insane, but the game mechanically is actually pretty solid, is this the worst idea in the world? I mean, it could and probably will suck, and zombies is the most boring idea ever, but what are you gonna do, not buy the game? And what's Konami gonna do, not make another Metal Gear game with that IP that they own? And I know a bunch of people are gonna be really upset about it, but I personally would take really solid Metal Gear mechanics without the story fantasy crap that Kojima put on top of it. Send your hate to me on Twitter at GGEditMonkey. And there are a lot more announcements coming out of Gamescom. Strap yourself in. There's a heap of them. Couple more belts. Ubisoft detailed the co-op and PvP functionality of Watch Dogs 2 in a trailer which makes the game look far more appealing than Watch Dogs has ever looked. Probably because it's just GTA now. There was a gameplay trailer for South Park: The Fractured Butthole, which shows off some of the super moves the kids will be using as they engage in their own Marvel-style civil war.
Car!
Stay out of the street, damn kids!
F you, dude. It's Civil War, dick.
Playtonic Games displayed a bit more ukulele gameplay. By now we know exactly what this game is and everything it's going to be, but it's still nice to just watch it. Also, farting underwater is apparently a mechanic. Fart jokes are so 90s. No. And speaking of the 70s, EA confirmed that the Death Star expansion for Battlefront, which was teased earlier this year, will let you play out A New Hope's ultimate scene. A new mode called Battle Station will play out in 3 phases. A dogfight around the space station, followed by a ground assault in the hangar bay, and ending with the trench run. Peter hopes it's as cool as it sounds, but I'm sure EA will find a way to make it underwhelming. NetherRealm showed off Deadshot and Harley Quinn in a character trailer for Injustice 2, and I am unreasonably aroused by both of them, but not as aroused as I am by this WoW news. Legion isn't even out yet, but Blizzard showed off the first major update which will launch after Legion, a new dungeon called Return to Karazhan. The 5-man dungeon will contain 9 bosses, making it one of the biggest dungeons the game has to offer. It all takes place in the familiar Tower of Karazhan, which was a popular 10-player raid back in the Burning Crusade era. That raid will still exist, but the new dungeon run will give players level 70 and above a bit more of a challenge. Also, Undead Morose, who we killed, is now back again. That's double Undead Morose. All right, now, time thing of the day. Use it! Use it! We don't have enough tape to do another one! Now it's time for Thing of the Day. Developer Andrew Peterson has created an NES emulator for the HoloLens. Here's some footage of him casually playing Nintendo games against his living room wall like he's better than me.
Oh my god.
What? What?
Wait, it's the 20th? I threw out good milk! All right, that's it for today's Pocket News. My Pocketeers! If you missed this week's episode of Well Played, you should go watch it. Not only because I'm in it, but because I'm in it, and I'm talking about Dota. And if you want to see more of my mouth, I'll be streaming this afternoon on our Twitch channel, twitch.tv/goodgameabctv. I will be checking out Zero Time Deliver. We're going to be continuing that story and hopefully killing Eric again. This afternoon on the Pocket YouTube channel, I will be dancing my way through someone else's memories in Bound, and tomorrow I will be doing an Ask Pocket. So please put your asks in the comments below, or ideally tweet them to me at NickBoy with the hashtag AskPocket, and I will do my best to answer the good ones, and only the good ones. Do you need someone to talk to figure out which one is a good one? Then go join the Pocketeers Facebook group and Steam group. And a shout out to Orbital Axolotl, who got angry at me yesterday because I didn't mention that they actually made a Cirque de Poc Steam group like I asked for at the beginning of the week. Today's Thing of the Day graphic was made by Fluorine Indium Nitrogen. Please, can I just call you FIN from now? I'm calling you Finn if you ever send something else in. It was a Black Books one as well. Great show, really spot on Thing of the Day. If you've made something as good as that, and only as good as that, please send it in. Until we next assemble, my Pocketeers, Nick Boy out. Mwah! Thanks, Finn. Sorry, Orbital.